Morning, and welcome to Tuesday. Welcome to the studio. And anyways, Tuesdays we talk about gear. Hold on real quick. And it's not so much of a normal gear review today as maybe what you're used to. I hope you're used to it. Maybe you'll get used to it by subscribing. That would be cool. But anyways, the other day I finished fixing a camera. And it's cool. I almost want to keep it, but I'd prefer to sell it to you. It's the Canon 70D. And what's cool about it is that it has what they call dual pixel AF, which is, if I can be a little crass with you, it's cool AF, because I don't know, like I'm more of a Nikon guy myself, but Canon really has some cool features where video is concerned. In fact, this is a Canon camera. It's an X810, which I love. Anyways, the focus is just so smooth, and with this 50mm 1.8 on it, doesn't that look just like so creamy, beautiful? Anyways, I'm a fan of this camera, and I'm actually filming on the, well, I feel like I almost have to prove it to you that I'm filming on the D70, because when I got it, it was broken, but now it works. It works just perfectly. And I want to use this camera to share with you 5 reasons why you should buy a used camera. Preferably from me. That'd be cool. But 5 reasons in general. I'm not going to use this camera the whole time. Maybe I will. I don't have any wide-angle lenses for it that I think are decent for using, though. You know what? I've decided it was just way too interesting of a challenge to pass up. We are going to film this whole thing, like, after now, with a Canon 7D and a 50mm lens. So there it is, right there. It's gonna make for interesting shots, but you know, whatever. We're gonna throw it into the mix. It'll be a lot of fun. See how it goes. 5 reasons why you should buy a used camera. Here we go. And while the water boils, I'm gonna get the self-serving one out of the way. You'd be supporting a creator if you buy a used camera from me. See, I fix cameras. I buy them as broken cameras, and I fix them, and then I sell them as used cameras. And that's better than a Patreon subscription, isn't it? I mean, you don't want a video chat with me. You'd rather have a camera for cheap, right? Right. And that brings me to another reason, is the water's still boiling. I'm gonna jump cut so that, you know, you don't have to wait for the water to boil like I do. Maybe I'll just fast forward it. You know, another good reason to get a used camera is it's an affordable way to have a backup body. You know, the old saying goes that if you have 2, you have 1. If you have 1, then you have none. And I've found that to be the case so often. For instance, I only made 1 cup of coffee. Now I have no cups of coffee. If I'd have made 2 cups of coffee, I'd have 1 cup of coffee now. That works, right? But the point is this, that if you're going to be a professional, you need a backup camera body. If you don't have a backup camera body, you need to get one. But sometimes you can't afford a second body. You could barely afford your main body. So get a used one, because it will work. It'll be there when you need it, and you won't have to pay as much for it because it's your backup body. It's good to have a backup body. It's also good to have coffee. It's almost done boiling. Well, I tell you, what a strange way to do a video. I'm glad I have the lav mic on, because the little mic on the camera is quite far away. Anyways, man, I just feel all of a sudden more creative doing things this way. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is reasons you should get a used camera, preferably from me. The next reason number, I guess, if we're counting down or up, is 3. It's cheaper. Used cameras are cheaper. You know, they say that when you drive a new car off the lot, it loses half its value. Well, same with your camera. When you open that box, it loses half its value. For instance, the camera I'm filming on right now was a used camera, and I'm selling it for, like, I just got a bid on eBay. First bid was $301, but if my computer's right here, I should have looked this up. Please forgive me, I should have looked this up. I'm just switching to the D5600 to cheat, sorry. But I'm gonna pull it up. Amazon.com. And we're gonna look at a Canon 70D. Brand new for just the body is $749. It retailed when it was new for $1,200. But you can get it now. I'm hoping to sell it for $500, used, fixed, with a lens. And is it really worth that much to get a new camera? Because you know the difference between the way this camera works and the way a brand new camera would work? Me neither. Except you have $300 more. That's always nice. I would like $300 more than what I have now. How about you? So the next reason you should buy a used camera is because you're going to get more camera for your money. And I'm way close. Hey, I'll back up a bit. If your budget is about $500, say, you could get the Canon 70D that I'm filming on right now, used, or you could get a Canon T6, new. And the Canon T6 is new, and this one is used, but this is still a better camera. It has a touchscreen and a flippy swivel screen and dual pixel AF and Wi-Fi and all kinds of cool bells and whistles that the T6 still doesn't have. And it's a better camera, even if it's a little older and used. So which do you want to be able to do? Do you want to be able to brag about having a brand new camera, or do you want to be able to use the features of a better camera? I'll take the better camera any day of the week. Yeah, so that's a good reason. Also, I've been cooped up in the studio all morning long, so I'm gonna go for a walk for our last reason, and you're gonna see one of the reasons I love my studio. It's great. Just come with me. So I failed our challenge because I have this bad habit of breaking stuff, and I really didn't want to break the 70D. But I really wanted to bring you out here because this is like the little park. It's a forested area in the park near my house. And my house is, my house is halfway between, or this park is like between the house and the studio. And I think I'm just gonna walk home and see the girls. I haven't seen them yet. Saw some cool birds. I love cardinals. It's the time of year in Texas for cardinals. But turns out that in America, we produce somewhere around 3-4 million tons of e-waste a year. And that's not good. Something like 17% of all the toxic waste, so almost 1/5 of all the toxic waste produced in America is e-waste. So cell phones, computers, and digital cameras. But I love the environment. I love nature. So why don't we take stuff that's broken and fix it instead of throw it away? Because a Canon 70D was going to end up in the trash bin if somebody didn't get it and fix it. And that's sad, because now you're going to go buy it. You're going to be better at photography because of all the practice you're going to get, and the world will be a more beautiful place because of your art. And there will be less heavy metals like lithium, silver, gold in our landfills and water supply, etc. Everybody wins. You get a camera, I feed my children, the earth is a little less polluted. And that makes for a good day, because then I get to walk through a beautiful park in the middle of the day to go get an early lunch. And that's just a great way to live. So there you go. Check out, ooh, hold on, there's a blue jay. They're hard to get around here. So he and a female cardinal were having a disagreement over who ought to be in this part of the forest, and they both got away too quick, which is sad, but that's life. Anyways, so check out my store, cameras.lordandhooks.com. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to hear something about gear every day, every Tuesday, every week. Try to post a video every day. Doesn't quite work out, but I did one week, and that was cool. So subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. What's a camera you'd like to see in the store? I don't know. I'm gonna go see some pretty girls and and say good morning and eat something and then go back to the studio. Thank you again. God bless you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.